Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft Down Under. This is episode 192. So last bloomin' episode we started improving the cow farm. We decided to flip the pistons around because we did notice that the baby cows were surfing along the side of the piston on the opposite side. So I was holding wheat in the middle and they were literally pushing against the side. So we flipped them around now. So when I'm holding wheat in the middle, the baby cows actually got nothing to hold on against now and fall down through. So hopefully that's a good change. We did actually do a full test run and discovered multiple problems with the cooking system. So that's what we're currently working on. And now I've got all the cows obviously moved out of the way and I've got the sounds turned completely. They're under this block here. Look, hello. We've got the cows out the bloomin' way, so we did all that, so we could have done all that change. Now, we ended up last episode coming up with a plan. That's right, a grand plan. Now, I've dug out a nice size room, probably way overkill for the redstone here. But what we want to do is come up. Well, what we're going to do is put a completely lossless system in. So what's going to happen with this lossless system is a piston is going to seal the drop canal here for the babies, right? So just in case any babies would come through, and that's going to activate the oven. Now the oven consists of obviously a quick lava blade that comes out and cooks all the adult cows only, not the baby cows, and this is going to eliminate any losses. We should have 0 losses. It should be a lossless system. And then the piston is going to obviously open back up and let any baby cows continue to drop down. That is the plan. If we can pull it off, is another story there. It's probably, as I said, it's way overkill. You can actually make a pulser with a freaking, like 2 or 3 blocks. You can make a pulse lava blade, like tick tick, really quickly. But I hate those systems because if you lag or hiccup, it actually has a chance to fail. That means the lava could actually stay out constantly, which is not a good thing. Then it becomes non-lossless. You're going to get all sorts of loss and all sorts of problems. So we do the old-fashioned method of the piston blade trick, and that means 100% we're going to have a lossless system. It can't muck up. It's all on timers. We got to activate it. We can fine-tune the bloomin' crap out of it. So let's get started on that. So I've got another shulker here, which should help us on our journey. Okay. So let's just plump that bad boy in the corner. That's going to help us. We'll get a stack of comparators, repeaters, a couple of stacks of redstone itself, torch, a button to boot, and some hoppers. And maybe a sticky piston. So first things first, we'll put on the right side here, we'll go ahead and put in, if we can, so grab the piston here, go ahead and put in a sticky piston on this side, and a block. So that there's going to seal up any more baby cows that are coming down in the system. It's going to not allow them through until the cow cooker is complete. Done its cycle. So there we go. So that's what that's going to be. Let's go ahead and break this so we got visibility. And on this side here, boom, this is where the lava blade is going to sit, and that's controlled by that piston there. So what we'll do is dig ourselves out of here. So we got like an access point. Out to the side. There we go. So we got an access point there. I'm going to go ahead and move down the hopper line by 1. There we go. So moving down the hopper line by 1. There we go. Dum. And jump. There we go. Excellent. So that's moved down by 1. Now, so the first thing I think we should install is the 2 clocks that control piston B and piston A. So piston B is going to be on a separate clock because that's going to turn off the access for the oven, and the piston A is going to control the lava blade. So let's get this nice and neat, shall we? So what we'll do is come out the middle here. So just making sure that's good. All right. So we'll I think about a 1 block back here. So boom. Okay, so that's the center. Boom, boom. Excellent. Alright, so I'm just separating. So we'll put in a quick hopper timer on this side. So just a couple of hoppers kissing each other. You guys know the drill here. There are a couple of hoppers kissing each other. Boom. And over here the same thing. We're going to have to put a torch back down though. We don't want any nasty spawning. Actually, we can't even put the torch there. Let's put it there. Same thing on this side. Couple of hoppers kissing each other. Bob's your uncle. There we go. Lovely. Now we're going to take our comparator and we're going to go ahead and put the comparator running into this block. And same with this one. Remember, they're two separate clocks. I'm trying to build two clocks at the same time. It's just the regular clock we've already built many times in the series. I'm not going to go into too much detail on how it all works here because I think you guys have definitely know the gist of this clock already. Redstone torch here, redstone torch here. This is not looking too bad. We're keeping it very clean, aren't we? And run that line up there, run that line up there, put a piece of redstone dust there, put a piece of redstone dust there. Now, if you're copying at home, I'll give you a quick look around, you know, so you can pause the video. It's just two hoppers kissing each other. And on this side, it's this side here, it's a comparator facing into this block, which has a torch there, and a redstone dust there, and a redstone dust there. Okay, same with that side. Has a repeater dust into that side. There you go. So you can pause the video and, you know, copy that if necessary. So this here should be now controlled. Got buttons. Yes, we do. Now we have a button set up. So I have no clue on the timing. I'm just going to state the obvious. The timing is not yeah, definitely not cool. So we'll start off with a 10. Let's put a 10 block of cobblestone in this side. This side is going to control the lava blade. So to get the signal out, should be relatively quite simple stuff. We could have flipped it around, to be honest. That doesn't matter at the end of the day. Let's go ahead and get that lava blade set up, shall we? So I'm going to go over bucket of lava, which is in this one. Bucket of lava. We're going to grab some glass. And I'm going to grab a sign just to go ahead and put that in. So we'll do that right away. So pop the sign down here. So that's where the baby cows will end up piling up. But anyway, I'm going to seal it up so lava cannot spill out everywhere, if you know what I mean. Yeah, don't, because it can make quite a bit of a mess at the end of the day. Plomp in that lava there. Okay. So pretty much what actually happens is, see these 10 cobblestone blocks? As soon as we press the button here, those 10 cobblestone blocks are going to transfer over to here. See, and that's going to hold our signal out at the end of the day. So if we grab a comparator, not a repeater, grab a comparator, throw it on that bad boy, that's going to produce a signal. And we're just going to put a block there. And what we could do is just a block there. Ah, something simple. There we go. And what we'll do is just put a redstone torch there. This will constantly keep the piston out. There we go. Piston is now out. Alright, so that's all set up. So what 10 seconds, 10 blocks, not 10 seconds, it's half a tick I think. So 10 blocks might be actually perfect, the perfect amount. So we'll go ahead, press the button. That's going to retract. Oh, go. And as you can see, way too long. Way too long on that timing. We want on almost a pulse-like. Now remember, we're not using dropper dispensers or anything else because they have a chance to break over time. This system here is pretty much never going to break over time. So what we need to do, that was way too long. It's going to obviously take out the blocks. Let's try 8. Alright, let's try 8 blocks there now. You know what sucks is, hang on, I'm going to run a redstone line all the way out here just for testing purposes. Just for testing purpose. There we go. And then we're going to have the button. Just makes my life blummin' hell of a lot easier. And then just throw a repeater in to boost the signal. Ah, there we go. So we press the button. Alright, that's 8 now. So that's should go quicker. And that's still too long. It's not actually that long. So I would reduce it by 1. That there was actually quite quick, almost giving us a lava blade. I can't remember what we used back in the day, so we're reducing it by 1 now. Just fine-tuning it. Go ahead, smash that button. And go. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, another one. Take another one out. That lava blade is just way too crazy quick. All right, let's take it down to 6. All right, there is 6 in there now. We could probably get away with 5. All right, lava comes out, and now it should go. Oh, see that? Did you see that? That's flaming perfect. That there would be lossless. That would just touch the top of the adult cows only, causing them to catch fire, cook. We would get cooked meat, and we would get cooked meat, and we would get the leather. So it would be lossless. There'd be no items lost. That is freaking flawless. So 6, guys. Remember, the number is 6. 5 would probably be a little too short. You know, that blade disappears way too quickly. So it would probably go boom. It's taken away. Perfect. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so now we could roughly get the number that we need for our second timer here, which controls this piston. This piston, remember, is going to block passage for why the cooker is activated. It's going to block passage. So same sort of thing. Well, we've got to get rid of this because that's in the way now. But same sort of thing. A comparator. Just press the middle button. A repeater. There we go. And this one's a little different. We actually have to run power up to it to close it. So that would be powered. That would go into that. There you go. That should work. And I'm going to say, since this is... the cooker is activated for 6 cobblestone, let's go ahead and put in... for this side, let's go ahead and put in 10. Just to make sure. You know, make sure that lava blade's gone and everything else. So we have 10. So now, we should be able to test that bad boy. Alright, just making sure we're avoiding that. There we go. Alright, so we're really... we're allowed to smash this. The lava blade shouldn't go anywhere. Oh, man. So I'm going to watch that block... so we can seal this block up here now. But that block there should extend blocking it. This is the lava block. That is the turn off block. So press it. Yep, see it closed. The lava blade is active. That's turned off now. The cows are now cooking. And now that's opened again. To be honest, I'm gonna go longer than that. Screw that. Let's go longer. I'm literally gonna take it up to 15. Like give it an extra length there. Because when the cows are cooking, no other cows can catch on fire, so it's fine. But that lava blade has to be long gone before you allow anything else into the system. See? Look at that. Perfect. And might be a bit too long. No. Safety. So, there we go. We have it fully... it turns itself on and off. So, yeah, that's obviously bloody fantastic, that. That's bloody fantastic. Love that. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. Alright. So now that's taken care of, and we've double tested all that good stuff. We can get rid of this for now, because it's going to be in the way. So now we have our clocks for both pistons, and it's nice. We've roughly organised it quite nicely back here. So now we're going to go ahead and put in a probably over in this corner here. Probably a good idea. So I'm going to take our hopper here, and what we're going to do is put in a 5-minute clock, which is an extra long timer. This clock is going to control the whole system. Now, some people might say, why don't I just put it on a daylight sensor? So once a day, it will turn on. The whole system will turn on. No, we'll just do a 5-minute clock. We won't rely on daylight sensors. I think we'll do a clock. So what we'll do a wrap. We're gonna make sure all these hoppers here are kissing each other. See, as you can see, they're all kissing each other here. We're out of the way. We should be quite nicely stuck in the corner here. And I think it's every one of the corner ones here is the one that you put the comparator on. Don't hold me to that. So if it's going that way, we need to put a comparator there, and there. I'll be double checking that. I can flip that around. I'm trying to remember how this bloody thing goes. And then we're going to go ahead and put a repeater there, there, there. All we're doing is pretty much building a larger clock than this. This clock here does not go for long. This clock goes for long. We can fine tune the bloomin' hell out of it. So all we need to do is put a dust in there and a dust in there. There we go. I was going to make the walls pretty in this back area, and then I don't have to. Dust there, block here, block here. Alright, so, and we'll just put a block there for the sake of it, and a block there for the sake of it. Okay, so double check that. Now, let's make it flash a little bit. Throw this in here. That should just travel around the system nicely. So, we should see that working. Yeah, it's working quite nicely. So that's traveling around this giant clock now. Yeah, it's traveling around this giant clock, which is perfect. So to turn the clock on and off is quite easy. Put a redstone block on top of it, or just power. You can power one of the blocks here. That will do the trick too. So that's just going to constantly tick over. So we can get rid of this and make it real fast. Look at that. Doo, doo. So what you do is like line every 64, 64, 64, 64. It takes so long to do an entire cycle. Bloody extremely long. Okay, so now that is installed, you would not hook this directly into the line. Because what's going to happen is the power that you get out of this, so you could put just a repeater in there, and when that's powered, see that's powered. So all you would have to do now is, so if you put this directly into the system, that power's too long. Because if we had all this stacks of 64, this block would stay on constantly. And that's not what you need. So you actually got to put that into a pulse generator, which is quite easy. So that's just double block, maximum tick, and redstone torch, wherever you are. Redstone torch, a piece of redstone, and wrap, oops, sorry, my bad, and give me another redstone torch, there, and then a piece of redstone going up there. So that there, as soon as it's powered, see that tick, that pulse, that is all you want. You want a flicker of pulse just to go down the line, turn it on. It's like pressing a button. That's all you want to do is press a button. This is crucial. As I said, if you have that line directly hooked into that system, it's going to keep the pistons open and break everything, and you don't need that, because if you permanently power this block here, what that's actually going to do is pretty much keep that redstone torch off, allowing the items to go back and forwards, constantly keeping the power on for the rest of the system, which is not flaming good. So we got this pulse generator now going. Let's go ahead and, I thought I had bloody switches, levers or something on me. Flaming collage, just so we could sort of power that. And we're going to go ahead and get an on and off switch going there. Let's find those levers. Go up here and find those levers. Up, 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 up. Oh, where are the flaming? There they are. Got them. Okay, so we're obviously going to have another lever. So this was the breed system lever. That is probably not going to be. That's going to be the clock timer lever, because the breed on and off system is now in the actual farm itself. So this here will be, do we have a bloody, whatchamacallit around here somewhere, so we can just craft a block, but that's okay. So what we'll do is probably have this, instead of this going up now, it's literally going to run down. It's going to turn the clock on and off. So every time we're in the farm, we got to obviously turn the clock, make sure the clock is active. So just it's dark down here. There we go. Fantastic. Lovely. That's pretty much perfect. So what we'll do is use the old sticky, give me those back. The old sticky piston on the roof trick here. So, which is just boom, and then a redstone block sits there. And to be honest, we could probably just run that directly over the top now, so we don't even have to have a step going down. So we would literally do this. We can fix all this up, just fill it in. There we go. No, one up, my bad. There, well, yep, perfect. Alright, run that directly straight over now so we know where that is. Come on, we should be hitting that. There it is. That is what I wanted. Block on that. Okay. Fantastic. Run this all the way back. Probably going to have to put a boost in there, but that's fine. Just press the button to double check everything. Did that make it? No, it wouldn't have made it. Let's go ahead and put a repeater in the line. There. Ta-da. Okay. So let's go craft a redstone block really quickly. Which will just go down here. And I know there's a crafting table over here. Dun 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 dun. And run the line like that. Boom. And then go ahead and run back. Dun dun. And then we just put that bad boy back in. And this will control the entire system, turning it on and off again. There we go. Good stuff. Very simple. And plump. So what that's going to do is no longer make the items move, which is good. But I'm going to go ahead and get rid of any other items that come through here so we can drain the system. I think it's this one we put items into, is it? Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm going to want a 5-minute timer. So I'm going to want more than that. I'm going to fill all this up with bricks except the end one. But for testing purposes, I'm just going to have one active. Okay, so now we have one. It's going to take a little bit to come through, but that's the point about testing, because this is no longer our testing. We're actually flipping the lever and making sure she works. So we'll grab our glass blocks here, place them down. Go ahead, flick that lever. Alright, now it all should be active. Right now, that 64 should be piling into the next area, which might take longer than we thought, which is going to kind of suck. Should be piling in. Yeah, it is. So it's piling into this, and then it's going to go to that, and it's going to activate that. So let's go. Go, 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 go. It's going to activate it very shortly. And I want to be here to witness the whole timing and everything else working correctly. To be honest, I want to put a cow. I wouldn't mind putting a cow down here just to sort of test it. That would be flaming fantastic here. Come on. We don't have all day here. We really don't. We got to get the cows back in the system. We've got to tidy everything off. We've got to test the new see if it all works. And then at some point we got to have some sort of wheat. We got to have some sort of wheat farm getting pumped into this area, because eventually when you're fully AFKing, well, you're gonna need a ton of wheat, aren't you? Because you're constantly breeding cows, like constantly. Every time we make a farm, it's gonna rely on another farm. Like this farm here is gonna heavily rely on a wheat farm. What's going on? I thought it should be up and going by now. Maybe we should have we should put an indicator light with bells, alarm system. Bing boom, bing boom. That would be cool. Like, you know, furnace activated. What's going on here? Are you finished doing your thing? Oh, flame it. Oh, it's going the wrong way. That's why. My bad. It's actually going all the way around. So after it fills up here, it should go into here, which is going to obviously in turn activate all that. Oh, I wonder what was going on. Alright, that is half a stack. As soon as it gets to 64, it's going to activate it. So let's go. Let's do this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. Make me proud and work. When things just work. Sometimes I hate when things just don't work. And what have I done wrong? Got to diagnose the problem and fix it all up. But she should work. Did we disconnect the line, or... I don't get what's going on here. We broke it. We actually broke it somehow. Yeah, it's not pulsing. Or the pulse is getting too much power now for a block of 64. That shouldn't be the case, should it? Okay, yeah, we broke it. We definitely broke it. Oh, you goose! Are you flaming kidding me? You know how many people would be screaming at me right now? Ah! Now we got to wait for the whole thing to do one more bloody loop. Just to... So much fail data. Alright, that's turned off. Now we turn it back on. Holy smokes. That was just so much of a fail. I thought I had it plugged in, but I didn't have it plugged in. So it's now plugged in. Now it's gonna work. It's just gotta wait for this thing to do the full bloody loop now. Takes ages, and you could imagine having 4 stacks, 5 stacks of this stuff traveling around. It's gonna take even longer, and that's the point. Having this extra long clock going around and around and around and around and around and around. So that's just about to drain into there. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. We don't have to wait much longer. Here we go. Oh, don't make me a Fruit Loop. Don't, come on, just work. Alright. Yes! I knew it! And lava blade off. Perfect. Cow cooker is still closed. The oven is still cooking. All the cows are dying. Probably dead by now. New babies can now drop in ready for the next cycle. Yes! It works perfectly. Do you think there's a bit of a fall damage between there and there? I don't flamin' know. I don't flamin' know. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and call it now. Thanks for watching episode 192 of Minecraft Down Under. Don't forget to smash all those buttons. Leave a comment below. You know, that'd be much appreciated. Share on your favorite social media. That would also be much appreciated. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off now. So it's not going to do a continuous loop. Continuous massive loop. But we're going to do the final stage next episode. I'm going to get the cows back in the system. And from there, hopefully just using wheat. And from there, I'm going to put all the water back in. Actually, I might flood all the water first. And then we're going to do some full testing. But let me turn that off. So now the clock should be doing its last loop. And that should be all doing its thing. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch yous all later.